What's up, YouTube? It's Standing here with TeemTHE, and we got a deck profile here for you. It's Spyrals. No, not those Spyrals. These Spyrals, the OG Spyrals. They got some new support, and I was able to get my hands on some of them. So let's check out how my deck works. So we start off with 1 Spyral Sleeper, 3 Super Agents, 3 Spyral Toughs, 2 Spyral quik-fix, 2 Spyral Gear Drone, and that concludes the Spyral cards of the deck. So let's go on to other monsters. We got 2 Summoner Monks and 2 Spyral Misty.
You must be joking.
Now, I did say that we were concluding the Spyrals, and why did I say that? Because this is a Spyral, and a lot of other deck profiles won't run it, but I do. It's actually the inspiration for the rest of the deck. So moving on to spells, we got 3 Spyral Resorts, 3 Terraformings, 3 Spyral Gear Big Red, 2 Spyral Gear Fully Armed, 2 Dark Holes, 3 Night Beams, 1 Reinforcement Army, 1 Soul Charge, 1 1-for-1, and because I like it, 1 Back to Square 1. As for traps, I run 2 Spyral Gear Utility Wire, 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts, and 2 Mind Crushes. Some of the cards that I dropped from my deck was Machine Duplication, because I only run 2 quik-fix.
I'm your new quartermaster.
I also dropped Master Plan. I don't think it has a lot of synergy with this deck, and it's very hard to summon.
Hold up. Say what?
As you may have noticed, I also don't run any of the Synchro version cards of this deck. So there's no tuners, and there's no synchro going on. Actually, there's no extra deck at all. Now we move on to some of the reasons why I run some of the cards. The Mind Crushes seem to be a very good tech, because when you activate any of the Spyral cards and Spyral, you know what the next card they're drawing. So once they draw it, it's in their hand, Mind Crush it, and if you're lucky, they have other copies of that in their hand. I also run 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts. It is the same effect as Spyral Gear Utility Wire. However, it doesn't require you to have a Super Agent on the field. I run it because of board wipes such as Kaiju Slumber or Dark Hole or Raigeki, because those can get rid of the Spyral Agents, making your wire useless. I run 1 Back to Square 1, mainly because I have 1 super copy and I really like it. So you put something that they have back on top of the deck, and you can call it directly, and all your monsters' effects become live. I run 3 Night Beams. It is my favorite battlefield destruction because they cannot chain to it. As for the new cards of the set, we got 2 Fully Armed, which can be added to your hand by Spyral quik-fix, and also the Spyral Sleeper, which I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like something you would find in a James Bond movie or any spy movie in general, but it seems very useful. It's a light, so I assume it's something good. It's also level 8. I only run the 1 because it's searchable using Resort. Now, if you run multiples, you're going to run into a problem where you can't summon it because of other effects. For example, Spyral Resort makes you put a monster back to the deck at the end of every turn. So you're going to lose 1 monster from there. Spyral Gear Drone allows you to remove it and itself to target 1 Super Agent in your graveyard, add to your hand, and that further banishes your Spyral cards from the graveyard. So if you run multiples of Sleeper, you might run into the problem where you don't have enough targets to summon it. I run 3 Terraforming and 3 Spyral Resort for the reason that you really want Resort out as soon as possible, because it is your Oracle, Zephyra, it is your reinforcements of the army, or Rhoda. It searches out all your spies, except for Spyral, of course. So you need it. So running 3 it gives you a problem because the Resort, if you draw them already, then at least 1 of your Terraformings become dead. However, with the addition of Summoner Monk and Spyral quik-fix, you can always pitch the Terraforming. In regards to combos, everyone knows this one, but I'm going to mention it anyways because it's one of the best combos. Spyral Gear Drone has a lot of effects. One of which is, when you summon it, you can rearrange top 3 cards of your opponent's deck without them seeing. So, because you can do that, your Spyral agent in your hand becomes live because you know what the next card is going to be. So you just call Monster, Spell, Trap, and special summon Spyral agent. Now once you have those two on the field, Drone has another effect where you can tribute itself, and your Spyral agent gains 500 attack for every card your opponent controls. And the last effect of Drone, you should also know this already, you can banish Drone and another Spyral card from your graveyard and add a Spyral super agent back to your hand. That also includes Tough, because when Tough is in the graveyard, the card name becomes Spyral super agent while it's on the field or in the graveyard. Now the last combo I want to talk about is the Summoner Monk and why I run it. Summoner Monk is a powerful card. I do have a lot of spells that I can pitch for it, and the monsters I summon are so useful. So for example, let's say you use Spyral Super Agent and you get it right or wrong. However, whether you get it right or wrong, you know what the next card is going to be. Spell, monster, spell, or trap. So you summon Summoner Monk, you pitch a spell card, and you summon either Misty or Tough. Do not special summon Super Agent, because Super Agent won't destroy any backfill, because it can only do that if it's being special summoned by a Spyral card, such as Big Red. Which Super Agent and Misty becomes a Kirin, which we all know how annoying that's going to be. This has been another TeemTHE profile of a deck. Spyrals is very fun. This is a pure Spyral deck. This is a great deck. I hope you guys check it out. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please comment, subscribe, review, all that good stuff in my deck. I would love any opinions you guys have. Talk to you guys later. Thank you.